Hello, people of the internet, and welcome to episode 7 of our Fire Red Nuzlocke challenge. In today's episode, I'm going to finish up the SS Anne. We're about 2/3 of the way through it, which means fighting our rival again. And also, I'm going to grind a bit after that, and then go and fight Lieutenant Surge. But first thing I want to do in this episode is actually I'm going to go into my TM case. And that Water Pulse TM we got from Misty, I'm actually going to use that on Glenda here. Because, as it turns out, I looked it up, and Glenda doesn't actually learn any Water-type moves until level 40. And we can't have that. The whole point of having her is for type coverage, right? So we gave that to her. And let's see. I'm trying to decide if I want to use anything else. We do have hidden power. It varies in type and intensity depending on the user. I would have to do a lot of research looking up exactly what I need to know in order to determine what type of hidden power it is on each person. So I'm not even going to bother with that right now. If I get really bored, I might. See, some of these would be really helpful against my sister. I'm gonna have to think on those. But for now, that's the main thing I wanted, was to give Glenda a water type attack. Thanks for showing me Snorlax. We're gonna have to see a Snorlax before the end of the game anyway, so there's no point in putting it into the Pokédex right now. Fisherman. Okay, I'm gonna go over to LeafyLarry. Put him in. I know that Goldeen has Peck, which is a flying type move. So I'm gonna have to be cautious about that. No, it's fine. Okay, well that's unfortunate. There, finally. Hitting itself in confusion 3 times in a row is pretty bad. Level up for LeafyLarry. I meant to look up Gloom's moveset too, but I completely forgot. I didn't actually do that. Let's see. More money. And, oh, this guy. Pikachu. Well, that's not a good match for Glenda here, with her 4-time weakness to electricity. But if I switch into Terra, that's something I can do. Nicely. There we go. And Terra will evolve at level 26. 1,600 experience money from that guy. That is some nice cash. Okay, those guys are just more background information. I think I have both of these guys back to back now, which is not good. But if he has fire types, Growlithe, then this won't be too big of a problem. Water Pulse. Now, Glenda does not have very good special attack, and water types are all special attack in this game, so that's not great either. But, I mean, there are worse things, because it's still doing a lot of damage, as you can see here. Her stats are still pretty high compared to my other Pokemon. Yep, both of them back to back. That's fine. Yeah, see, even with the low special attack, still got a pretty good handle on that. That's what I want. Oh, static. That's just great. And she did not give me nearly as much money as the other guys did. X attack. I'm gonna go back and heal just because caution. Okay. Which room was it again? Okay. That was the room I was just in. So I've got these last two rooms, then the rival. And this, there's no trainers in here. Okay. Okay, well, I guess I'm set for the rival then. Huh. I am not sure what he's gonna have, honestly. I thought there was more to the SSN than this. So I'm gonna pause the recording real quick, look it up, and maybe I'll go and train up a bit. I'm not sure if I need to or not, but I'm gonna do that, and I will be right back. So just a second. Okay, I am back. I looked it up, and I should be fine. I'm running a risk here, but I should be fine. So I'm not gonna train up any. I just looked up what he had. So let's see. Bonjour, Zeko. Imagine seeing you here. Were you really invited? Were you? Jesus. How's your Pokedex coming? I've already got 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. Crawl around in grassy areas and look hard for them. Yeah, I have like 24 kinds, and I'm playing a Nuzlocke, so imagine if I was actually trying to catch everything. I'd have quite a bit. Okay, right off the bat, Intimidate, that's great, because if I remember right, Pidgeot's a pretty heavy hitter. I'm going to try to confuse it. Sand Attack's not going to be great for me. Okay. Okay, well, I wanted that to kill it, but okay, that works too. Just tackle. Miss, of course, because that's what Sand Attack does. But it doesn't matter, I still win. Nice chunk of experience. Rattigan. No, this is the most defensively heavy Pokemon I have, and Rattigan's gonna have Hyper Fang. Yes, confusion. Come on, hit yourself. Awesome. Go ahead and bite too, because why not? Kadabra. Let's see what I can do against Kadabra. I guess I can go into Terra. I mean, I don't... Well, no, Glenda has Bite, which is fine. Terra doesn't have any Dark-type moves. So I guess I'm just going to stick with Glenda. Glenda's going to be my main guy this entire time, because I know I'm going to use Glenda against Vermillion. So this is not a problem. Well, that's not good. Okay. Which is what exactly? Accuracy? Of course it's accuracy. So, Glenda's had 2 accuracy moves used against her this fight. And she's confused. Alrighty. Guess I'm gonna have to switch into Terra. And I'll dig and hope this does it, because it cut my cutting in half with 1 confusion, which is not great. Okay, Terra can handle Vermillion too, it just won't be as quick as it would with, you know, Glenda. So where is... there we go. I'm just gonna use a regular potion, because that's 20 points. Ember. Well... Smoke screen. Okay. Another potion. Ember again. That's great magnitude 6. That should be plenty to do it. That should do it. Came close with Terra a few times. That was a little bit scary. A little bit scary, but I was confident. Okay. But this thing has got to evolve. This defense is just killing me, man. Terra, come on. Okay. Rub the captain's back. Rub, rub, rub. That's not creepy. Alright. Cut! Okay, let's see. No, Carebear did not pick anything up. Okay, I'm gonna run back over here. And the ship leaves. It goes really slow, so I'm just gonna speed that up. And we can never go back to there again. Okay. It's a good thing I did everything. Now I'm gonna heal. I'm pretty sure I did that in the ship. I wasn't really paying attention. But now we have a dilemma. Because... let's see here. The next thing for us to do is to fight Surge. But we obviously need to use cuts to do it. To get to it. So, what team do we use to get to Surge knowing that we're going to be fighting my sister right after, and knowing that at least one of the Pokemon on the team have to have cuts. My first impression would be to not put Meowth on the team going into the duel, because obviously Carebear is not a heavy hitter. Even if I leveled her up a lot, she still wouldn't really be a heavy hitter until she became a Persian, and I don't want her to become a Persian because Persians don't have the pickup ability, and you know, the pickup ability is the whole reason I have her on the team right now. Also, let's see here. Hawk is very strong flying type. Don't want to use him against Surge though. Terra, pretty strong ground type. Terrible defense though. I'm gonna try to evolve him before going in. In fact, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go and train for a bit. Gloom doesn't evolve until it gets Leaf Stone. Let's see, who else needs to evolve? Cody needs to evolve. Kadabra only evolves through trade. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna move this. Put Cody in exchange for LeafyLarry for now. And I'm going to go train up a bit. I'm gonna do that off screen. And I'll come back when Terra and LeafyLarry, or not Cody, are ready to evolve. Well, I'm not sure that I'm going to bother with Cody, getting him all the way up to evolution. I'm going to give him a few levels, but I'm not sure. We'll see how into the training session I get, honestly. But there's no need to get him all the way evolved. He's not going to be very useful in this gym fight. He will in the next one. But for now, there's no real reason to keep him. I'm just going to level him up a few times. But yeah, I'm going to do that off screen, and I'll be back to fight Surge in a bit. Hello again. I am back. It's been a day since the last recording, and I have a bit of an issue. Something I need to explain to you guys. Now, I was doing a little bit of grinding before fighting Surge. That was the idea. And I got Cody and Terra both up to the level where they would evolve, just before the level they would evolve, and then I started recording to show you guys that on camera before fighting Surge, but due to an issue on my end, I did something stupid. I actually don't have any video of that. I have the audio, but not any of the video. But, as you can see, Terra did evolve. He is now a Doug Trio. His stats went up a little bit, still pretty weak. Attack's really high, and speed is incredibly high, but the rest, not so much. You know, he is the fastest thing on the team. And pretty strong. So he will be taking care of the majority of this gym, I would think, hopefully. The problem is that electric types in general are pretty fast too, so even though Terra's pretty fast, he might not be the fastest thing out there on the field. And Cody also evolved as well, but I don't have him on my team. I have this team set up here. Mostly because I have to have at least something on the team that can take care of the electric types, which is what Terra's here for. LeafyLarry and Carlin both have advantage over electric type, but not as strong of an advantage as Terra does. So I'm going to have Terra up front during the gym. And I'm thinking ahead, Terra can probably handle the gym mostly by himself. The main issue I would have with choosing the rest of my team is my sister. What's my sister going to have? And I figure she's going to be, her Crystal, the level 25 Graveler. It might actually be more than the level 25 now, I don't know. We haven't been recording together. That's going to be the main threat that I know she's going to have on the team. She's going to have Balls Restore on the team too. I know she's going to keep that in. And she has that Sand Slash, or Sand... whatever it is. That she probably is not going to get rid of. Sand Shrew or Sand Slash is a ground type. She's going to keep that on the team too. For the same reason I have Terra, because the ground type has the advantage on the electric. So I know she's going to have those three. And LeafyLarry and Carlin and Glenda here will take care of her rock and ground types. That's the plan. Hawk will take care of her Bulbasaur, her grass types. I think she'll have a Bellsprout at this point, I'm not sure. And Zatara is there just in case she throws in a wild card, like Salazar. She might still have my Salazar on her team. I don't know if she's going to keep him or not on the team, but Zatara is there to take care of any wild cards she might have. So that's the plan. That's the reasoning that went into my development. Also, in that little 5-minute recording that I lost, I actually used a TM because Carebear, the Meowth, has the pickup ability, which gives me certain items every so often. One of the items that they kept giving me over and over and over again is TM number 10, which is the Hidden Power TM. And Hidden Power is an ability, is an attack that is completely random on how strong it is and what type of attack it is based on the Pokemon that you give it to. Now I gave it to Glenda just because I wanted to get rid of Splash, because Splash does literally nothing. Magikarp has Slash as its only attack, and it is literally a useless attack. That's the whole point of Splash, is to make Magikarp a useless Pokemon. So I got Hidden Power just so I can get rid of Splash. Sorry, I keep saying Slash. Slash is actually a useful attack. But I got rid of Splash for Hidden Power, and during my little grinding session, I realized something. Glenda's Hidden Power was super effective against this guy's Butterfree, right? And then super effective against the Oddishes that show up in here. And then I even went, where'd I go? I'm trying to think. Oh, right, I went through Diglett's Cave back to, all the way back to Viridian City. And I did that because, and I'll tell you this real quick too. In addition to the HM 10s or whatever, pickup also gives me PP ups, which are very useful. I'm not going to use them yet, I'm going to save them. But very useful items, and also a whole butt ton of berries. All these berries that I have here, and I'll go into that in a second too. This is getting to be a really long episode because I have all this explaining to do that I didn't really plan on. But I went to Viridian City and realized that, you know, Glenda's Hidden Power is super effective against the bug types there too, and it was not very effective against the Pikachu in Viridian Forest. I didn't mean to walk in there. And what that basically told me... Yeah, I taught LeafyLarry Cut too, during that 5-minute gap. What that basically told me is that, you know, super effective against bugs, super effective against grass, not very effective against electric. And I thought, well, that only means it has to be like one of two things. It could be like, you know, this or this. So I went down to Route 22 near the beginning of the game and found a Mankey and used it against that, and it was super effective against that too. So that basically cinched it, I should say, that Glenda's Hidden Power is a flying type Hidden Power, which is freaking amazing. And who knows? I mean, the odds of that are like 1 in 16, yeah. But that is extremely lucky because Glenda is a flying type, right? Water flying, but she does not learn any flying type moves ever, and throughout the entire game. You can get her to level 100, she won't learn any flying type moves. So having Hidden Power as a flying type move on her, she gets the stab bonus, same type attack bonus. and it's just more type coverage, and that's great. I did not expect it. I was just trying to get rid of a useless move slot, and it actually worked out in my favor quite a bit. It's not going to be at all helpful in this fight at all against Surge. I'm never going to use Glenda against Surge. I mean, water flying, that's 4 times weak to electric. But, you know, it's still pretty cool. So I'm gonna get rid of these guys. I'm so sorry. This is gonna be a really long episode. I did not expect, and I also totally forgot that these guys even existed. All the junior trainers underneath him. But before I go into Surge, I'm also gonna take some of those berries and put them on my Pokemon. Because I know that my sister's going to try to rely heavily on, what's she going to do? Sleep Powder. Obviously, Sleep Powder is what I was trying to say. She's going to rely heavily on Sleep Powder. I'm going to go heal, since I took out all the junior trainers. And Sleep Powder is obviously not a great move for me. That's not good for me to go up against. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go in there with a bunch of Chesto berries, which, if you don't know, your Pokemon will eat them and it makes them immune to sleep. Basically, they'll automatically wake up after they eat the berry. Now that only works once, but that is enough to, oh man. Yeah, this gym is frustrating. Because there's a switch puzzle you have to solve. There's 2 switches, but they're random. The first switch... The second switch is always directly next to the first, but you don't know in which direction. So you have to get lucky, really. It's really all there is to it. It's luck. But I've searched all of them except for these 2. So it has to be this one, right? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to, before fighting Surge, I'm going to go into my bag. Berry pouch. I have 5 Chesto berries and 6 Pokemon, so that's not great. But I also have yeah, okay. Gonna give these out like they're candy. Yep. Give Hawk 2. Poison. I'm actually going to give poison to Glenda. Alright, and give the Chesto Berry to Carlin. Okay, so now going into my fight, not so much with Surge here, but against my sister, I'm going to have quite the advantage, I guess you could say, because she's not going to expect me to have berries. The electric Pokemon saved my life during the war. They never really explain the whole war in the game. It's kind of a fan theory. People talk about the Pokemon War or whatever. Like that's where the main character's dad went and never came back. We don't really know. It's just, you know, fan theories. You know how fans are, like to speculate about this stuff. Okay, nice level up. Pikachu, no. Terra's gonna handle this. Ooh, quick attack. I'm gonna do 6. Is that gonna be enough? Yep. Okay. Great. Raichu is the main threat, though. Raichu is the signature Pokemon of Surge. Level 24. Magnitude 9, if I was to go all out, that would be the one I'd want to use. If I was wanting to end this in one turn. Okay. I'm pretty sure if I used any other magnitude, it would not have worked. But it's, you know, magnitude's random attack, so. Thunder Badge. 2,400 monies. Cranks up all Pokemon speed. Also allows your Pokemon to fly anytime. We don't have the fly ability yet, but we'll have that soon. TM34. Shockwave. I don't know what Shockwave does. But, as per the rules of our Nuzlocke, straight to the Pokemon Center and save. That's the rules. So this, like I said, is a really long episode. So I'm sorry about that. But we will, you know, face each other. My sister and I will face each other next time. And we'll, you know, make some more progress. So thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.